I'm extremely excited for today's video because I'm going to be going over the 5 reasons why I personally invest into industrial real estate. My name is Richard Rodriguez, founder of Commercial Agent Academy. I am a commercial real estate agent and investor who has become financially free through commercial real estate and specifically industrial real estate. And today I'm going to be going over the 5 reasons why I personally invest into industrial real estate and why I think there's a long-term opportunity for everyone, especially you watching this video. Before I begin, I want to go over what the heck is industrial real estate. Well, industrial real estate really has 3 components. It's any property that's zoned industrial, obviously, that has a distribution component to it, a manufacturing component to it, or a flexible use where there could be some warehouse and some office space, and these properties are literally all over the world. Okay, so you can invest into any of these all over the world. My market is in the USA, so I look at properties zoned industrial all across the USA that make sense, make some money, right? It's a good return on the dollars. So the reason I want to start, just go straight into it. Reason number 1 why I like industrial real estate is that there's less competition. Less competition. I think a lot of people forget that your real estate portfolio, or if you don't have a portfolio yet and you're thinking of investing into real estate, it is a business, guys. You're in this to make profit, period. I don't know anyone that wants to invest and lose money, okay? Therefore, you need to treat it like a business. And when you start a business, you really want to look at the landscape. Who are my competitors, right? You have that SWOT analysis, and that's one of those parameters that you're looking at before entering an industry and investing money into growing that business. And in industrial real estate, I have come to the conclusion that there's not nearly as much competition as there would be in, let's say, multifamily, for example. There's not that many people looking to purchase industrial real estate or even have thought about investing into industrial real estate. You may be watching this because you never even thought of industrial real estate as an investment, and your wheels are spinning now. And that's what I personally like it. I think that's number 1 reason why I personally started investing, is because I saw a landscape, an open ocean, and a lot of fish in there that I could go catch. So number 1 is less competition. Number 2 is that the properties are quite easy to analyze. I mean, guys, they're just boxes. Literally, they're just a box. Like, you could tell how much price per square foot you need to purchase that property to hit the expected return that you want. And I actually have a quick formula that I put together. It's the net operating income, okay, but it's not the total yearly net operating income. It's just the net income per square foot, okay? So in my market, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. In my market, you could say that the base rent for a warehouse is about $2 a square foot, okay? But that's not the net. After all expenses, it's gonna, in your pocket net, it's gonna be $1.50 a square foot, okay? So all you have to do is $1.50 per square foot, right? And divide that by the expected cap rate that you want. And this is where it gets amazing. I have an expected cap rate that I want. Anything over 12% is what I'm looking for when I buy in, okay? So all I have to do is divide this by 12%, and that will give me my price per square foot, okay? That'll give me my price per square foot that I need. You guys can calculate this. I don't have a calculator right now, but that is how much I could pay for it. That is how much I could pay for it. That should be anywhere between $250, give or take. That's gonna fall in between $250 per square foot on the warehouse. But back to my main point. It's easy to analyze, guys. It's easy to analyze. Once you know how much the rents are in that market, you know exactly how much you could buy. You need to buy it for, and how much you could pay for it. Bottom line. Number 3, the reason number 3 that I love industrial real estate is that there is a high demand, especially in metropolitan areas where there's no more room to build. Like, for example, I live in Los Angeles County. That's where I primarily do my business. There's no more room. You're not gonna see any more new buildings for industrial real estate. Therefore, whatever's here is here, and there's a lot of businesses here, and there's new businesses coming, new businesses leaving every day, right? So the demand is really, really sticky here. It's really sticky. There's a term in industrial real estate that you may have not heard. It's called reshoring, where all of these manufacturing companies that manufacture out of the USA are actually coming back. There's many tax benefits. You can see a lot of this in Arizona, where cities are literally giving tax cuts for companies to go and manufacture over there. And that's why you see a surplus of warehouses being built for the past 3-4 years. We're in May of 2024, just to give you an idea. Reshoring is a term that you want to become familiar with as you start to see opportunities in industrial real estate, because you'll hear it often. And that is one of the reasons why The demand is increased because there's incentives for companies to manufacture back here in the USA. Go USA. So go buy products made in the USA. Don't forget that. Number 4, there's limited supply, right? There's literally limited supply in some markets. I just mentioned Arizona has seen an extreme robust amount of industrial real estate that has been built in the past couple of years. There's actually, in my opinion, way too much overbuilt over there. But in some markets, like going back to my market, that you can't build no more. There's limited supply. That's it. Whatever's here is here. You know, some of the product is obsolete. It could be torn down, but cities have certain guidelines where they may not even be able to rebuild because of the setbacks and all these different things. So whatever is there is there. So the limited supply, it's literally supply and demand. It's not a lot of supply, high demand. What does that mean? There's a lot of money to be made, in my opinion, if you get into it. And this is why the little competition just makes this a wonderful asset to look at. So limited supply in some markets. I want to emphasize that. In my market, there's limited supply. You could go to the boonies and you'll get more market. You'll see more inventory, but the price obviously you'll see the difference in the pricing. It's obviously cheaper and the rents are cheaper. And when markets shift, those markets usually take a hit. And my last reason why I love industrial real estate as an investment is that you have long-term tenants, guys. You're looking at an average of 5-year terms on the properties that I own, the properties that I help businesses and owners lease. You're looking at a 5-year term. And with increases, right? So it's a hedge against inflation. You're keeping up with inflation, but the tenants, you don't have to worry about, for example, a 1-year turnover with multifamily tenants. These businesses are here. Once they're established, they're more than likely to renew that lease after the 5-year term because they don't want to leave. They already have all their operations in there. Why would they want to pick up? It's expensive to move, guys. It's expensive to move. So once a tenant's in there, I call them sticky tenants, sticky tenants. So these are the 5 reasons why I personally invest into industrial real estate. I personally have gotten financially free from industrial real estate. And I encourage, if you have any questions, comment below. I want to hear what you guys think about industrial real estate. Maybe you've never heard of it. Now your wheels are spinning here. But as always, my recommendations, if you are thinking of investing, is join my community. I'm giving out free game. Subscribe to the channel. I will continue to post on different things about industrial real estate that you should be familiar with as you start to invest or start to think of investing into industrial real estate. I want to be a resource here. Now go and make a killing. Happy hunting. And as always, I hope you found a lot of value in this video. Do not forget to join my free Commercial Agent Academy community where we're going to be able to network. I'm going to be able to provide more resources. And as always, you are one commercial deal away from changing the rest of your life. Talk soon.